Hi everyone, it's Angelon on Mima. So there is so much I need to share, and I know it will reach a time I'll go blackout because when you have so much downloads and you don't know where to start and you have so many people around you, then it's a lot of problems. But first things first, I will just give a brief. This will go deep. I will talk about what we have done yesterday and how many people failed. But the most important, yesterday, I was supposed to give the men their information. There were men who were on a mission, men on a mission. And their test is also coming. It will come together with the same time the women will get one. It will be, inshallah, between new moon, it will manifest. And then you're going to go on and on until full moon. That is when I will get your answers. Like, yes, you did passed or you failed. But it's like you went through a cycle, and in this cycle, the time has come, the door is like cleansed. Now the thing is, the cycle, you completed a cycle. It was a tough one. There was some battles, there was tears, there was betrayal, but you will come to, you had to go through that before you get the next blessing, because you needed to understand who is your friend and who is not your friend. That was the main reason why you had to go through this test. So I have the names. There are some who are supposed to be in the dark. I will not call their names out, but they're going through this test because these are the most people who are going to be tested because of their integrity. They always play dirty, or they will always, like, you know, the way they told me in Arabic, like kide kida, like one malzo. They're like this and then they're like that. They're 1 minute your friend, the next minute they're not. So it's like you can't tell. They have like a lot of tint on their face, can be mask or whatever, because they play many games in the name of fooling people or trying to win or get something. But they were not supposed to do whatever they're doing that way, even if it's an investigation. They went like through the wrong rabbit route. And now they're in the rabbit hole, nobody can take them out. So what happened is, Muhammad Ramadan, your test came. You went through a cycle. We were working together. It reached a time we had to split. That is when your test began. Because you are directly moderating next to me, I don't know what happened. There was a third party which came. That was your test. And that the cycle you needed to go with, that bum. She was your biggest test and you didn't even see it. You went through that. This girl was a test for so many people because she runs a karmic lineage. I'm sorry, I have to be honest with people. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know where to start. People will think I'm hating, but this is it. She was just after money, fame, and recognition. Many people fell for this, and there was a lot of movement forward. She moved with many people, a lot of people, made a lot of money, thinking she was moving to calmer waters. This was the test. She comes from a karmic lineage, but she needed that energy to feed on others. She even lied, pretended to be posing as my daughter, but at the same time, they teamed up with Sean Paul and they were attacking me. So all this was a test, and this girl crossed your path, Muhammad Ramadan. She did cross your path, and you slipped, you fell into the trap, and you helped her. But you are under a very big test. That's what you didn't know. That's what you didn't know. By the time now, I'm telling you, you have, this cycle is about to end. So definitely there's an eclipse. And that's what I'm telling you. I needed to give you this information, and there were other men who were involved also around this woman, and somebody else was connected to them. This was the test. Now the test comes. Here is your guide. The answers are coming. Your cycle, this test, what I'm talking about, it's a cycle. It's winded up. It's like the cycle has ended. even though this person exists in your life, you work together, whatever. This cycle has ended. Now, coming new moon, I'm not supposed to say which test you'll get. Upcoming new moon, you will have to make your own decisions. Use your discernment. There is light here. You might be guided through sleep, through song. I'm not supposed to tell you the test, but listen to all these things that I'm going to tell you. You might come across something and you read, it will give you a hint. You might sleep, get a dream. That dream will have a very strong meaning. It's your ancestors trying to pass a message to you. Third, you might hear a song randomly. Maybe you're walking in the street and something will catch your ear. Or you're just sitting and a song randomly plays and it reminds you of a situation where you went through with this group of people. Was also involved with this woman and maybe the group of people you were working with. It's not because she was there, but there were other people involved. You all teamed up and moved forward thinking because this person wanted safety. They wanted their security. You did provide that. And a group of people teamed up and you worked together. It did work. They made money. But now this cycle has ended and that is why your test is here. New moon, this test is coming. Temptation will come. You'll find someone trying to tell you to party, or it is the same cycle we want to repeat. It's up to you, but I'm telling you, there is light here. You're going to be guided. Then you will have to make a decision because come new full moon, the next full moon, that is when your answers will come. Whatever it is, you will have to be extremely careful, my dear, because look at this. There is a full moon and there is an eclipse. And 8 of Cups, it means walking away from something that you will never have it back again. Chances are, it's your blessings. Your doors might be shut if you don't use your discernment. You need to change. It's like your entire energy shift. Loyalty plays a big role in the next upcoming lunar cycle in your life. Very big test. Even the last thing, make sure when you even say something, it's better you keep quiet if you know you're going to say something and it might cause a lie or there'll be a repercussion. Don't do it because you have this. If you're not careful, my dear, this curse will stay on you because whatever blessings you have will be eclipsed. Remember, we are still in the energy of the bracket of eclipse and the full moon in Scorpio. 8 of Cups is here, which means endings, death and transformation. You might be pulled in groups to split yourself, like stay in one group and fight. I will say be the bigger person. Please be the bigger person. It's the same gang, the same group, the same people who are going to cause this to you. Choose your team wisely. If you need to cut people in your life, please do it before the blessings are cut off by your ancestors, because there is something very unethical here. Should you do the right thing? Look at this. When you fail, this is what happens, right? If you do the right thing, my dear, this is the Hermit, the Virgo card. 6 of Pentacles is Virgo. Your life is going to be balanced in a way. All the things you want in your life will be balanced. In your family, in yourself. You'll have more than enough that you'll be able to give. If you fail the test, this is what you're going to carry. The same ancestor will eclipse whatever blessings you have, and the only thing they'll leave you is with curses. Don't allow this. Fight. Don't allow this. If you pass, I promise you, you will have more than enough that you will also be out there helping those around you in your family that need that help. Be that person. People will get angry when you start being the bigger person, they will be angry at you. They will not want to talk to you. They will not even want, they will try even to form another team against you. They will do everything. But you are a Muslim, right? Be the bigger person. Do not allow that to happen to you, Muhammad. And this is Muhammad Ramadan. You have worked with me, and then something came in between. It was a cycle. We needed to part ways. But now the cycle has ended. Your choice is you are moving to another level. You need to move to another level. So the next level now you have to know who is your friend, who is your foe. Who is your friend? Who is your foe? Because they're going to pose as family. They will pose as friends, relative, helpers, acquaintance, flats, women, and many others. You will be tested in two things: in your finances and in your integrity, not your health. For you, I didn't get health. Your finances and your integrity. This is where your biggest test is coming, and this is where Iblis is always strong. Always strong. How are you going to do this? It's up to you. Fight this battle alone. Most of the people even in your group, 90% failed. That's why I said I will not even call them out. That's why I don't. Do you see me entertaining Faza, even if he pretends to be, he moderates with me and pretends to be me and this and that? I don't. It's because he's not playing clean. And the people around him are not even helping him, they're even sinking him down. So, and when you try to explain something to him, he thinks it's funny. Let me lock Mima's phone. Oh, we fight Russia, we fight Ukraine. It's not about the battles. We are adults here. What's on the field is not here on the screen. If it's talking about enemies, everyone is my enemy here. But I still come and help. You understand me? So there is a big problem. It's you are who you hang out with. I always tell you, science, osmosis. It's always like it gives out whatever is next to you. You walk with a fisherman, you smell like fish. You work with my perfumery, you smell like perfume. That's how it's always be, You sit with the right people, one way or the other, they talk. They speak maybe about religion, politics, philosophy. There is something you're going to learn from that. If you sit with someone who only talks shit, what will you get? Shit. So this is your huge test. You went through a cycle, your integrity was tested, you failed the first time. And where did that test come from? Summertime. Mustafa Ramadan, Muhammad Ramadan, you know what you did. And now we are coming to you, Mustafa, and that guy, Abdallah, who calls himself Ud. This guy has violated so many laws. The last thing I want is even to see you on the screen because you've made a lot of blunders in your life. The only thing you have is towers. You'll be having tower after tower after tower after tower. You are not supposed to do this. And this is the emperor who is involved also. You know what happened when we went to... I traveled all the way to Saudi Arabia. You people knew what you're doing, including Hakim. This group which was involved in all that forgery, running a parallel company, stealing content. I was in Mombasa throughout. I see Sharif on my phone. I was wondering, who is this? Sabi, don't know, clearing. Only to come and find out my contents were being stolen. People are thinking, where is Mima? She went to Kenya and we don't talk to her. We hear nothing. My videos were uploaded elsewhere. Come behind the scene was this woman, Safa, the purple. And that's why I said Safa and her whole lineage is going down. But blame the moderator who is here and everybody who is associated to that company. Tower. Do you see that? But who is behind it? We have the Eddie the Ahmed. The whole lies came because someone wanted to prove a point, including this fake woman calling herself doctor here. Do you see? It's tower after tower after tower after tower. This is where you are heading. From that Abdallah Oud, the gang of Holland, Skopje. And that's what I'm telling you. Look, somebody threw an Indonesian girl because she had a pink hijab so that she can save the other pinkies. Little did you know she's the only one who's saved. And you know why? Why did she click? Because I have a photo in pink myself. So initially, it's like I was talking to myself, but in my sister's energy. Just a moment. That's why I always tell you, be genuine. We are not perfect. Al-Kamalulillah, the perfect one is God. But we need to speak the truth. Allah knows our shortcomings. We all have it. I have it too. I've been judged by many. But will that change anything? Of course not. But you are who you hang out with. I've always been saying that. I want to show you something, that's why. And Anna has already popped here. Just a minute. Rukia, can you just take a back seat, please, with your Ayatul Kursi group? Can you take a back seat? Just get out of here. And especially this Medikenda group, I want them out of here. I will explain why. These people did something very bad. Do you see that? That's me. In my pink. So when you think you're too smart, you'll always screw up. This was my photo. I posted it with Bilal's father here. It's an old photo. So do you see how you failed? I did say that the right ones will expose themselves. And the ones who are playing dirty will also expose themselves. I know who is lying here and who is trying to protect herself, including you, Piggy. You used an Islamic girl, very innocent. She is not involved in any of these dramas. May Allah keep that girl in the safe place. You tried to use her to get an entry. When the flow was going on well, my sister removed her scarf to show me her something where she was hurting. And guess what? The same comic group was trying to have an entry. Safari, Mijikenda Vibe, Rihanna, Saumu, and that is where everybody failed. You cannot manipulate this energy. That innocent girl is the only one who passed. The rest got a tower. This group, all of it. That's what I'm telling you. You started it in summer with Abdallah. Nana Abdallah messed so much that a whole community went into that side. And I will blame you, Bobby, because you are involved in this. I posted a photo of a pink baby, Tasneem, and that's why we were discussing with my sister about our cousin's children, the twins are marrying and all that. But all in all, Bobby, you started it, and Saudi Arabia was involved in this. So I was telling you, do you know what you are doing? You had a whole season to fix this. You still didn't stop. And this goes to you, Bob, Ahmed Lebanon. All this greed came, even you, Arthur, and that Giriyama group. That's what I'm telling you. The Mijikenda, this is where you are heading. That's what I tell you. Rukia, Tausi, I don't know what. Get the hell out of here. You failed and you can't even come back here. I am not accepting any Mijikenda. So you will not have that entry of Mariam. Because you did something very unethical. Even in the holy month of Ramadan, you chose to block me so that you can get airtime. And look what you did. I even told Muhammad, you did zakat and you sent so much money because you wanted to be 10 steps ahead, only for you to get this. And it's still a tower. Because I even checked yesterday. I was doing my hisab here. This is matrix work. I was showing everyone, those who are around me. That's why we had that stupid Scorpio giving out. Quickly, they ran to Japan. Because I showed a card and it's spices and they think it's Lani. Lani has no key and I will prove it to you. You chose to play dirty and now you still think you're going to come back like nothing happened. No, 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 no. You can't manipulate these energies. Here, you can't. You are supposed to be true from the word go. And that's what I'm telling you. That innocent girl with the hijab, she clicked with me because I have my hijab as well. No, I don't have my hijab, sorry. But I do have a photo that I have a hijab in pink. I do. It was so sad you didn't have to go through all this manipulation to prove any point. Was it even worth it? If I may ask, it was not worth it. Do you see that? She clicked with me. And this is not Libya or anyone with a black hijab. I want to make it also clear because this is when another comic group comes in, starting with Inti. So yes, you brought me a blessing. That girl who started in the beginning, she was a blessing. The one who was sitting thinking that girl was covering for you, unfortunately, you failed. You gave your key to that girl now. Do you understand me? You passed your key to her and you will have to struggle, not even with witchcraft. Because if you do witchcraft, this is coming. I know you're going to be sad, but this is the truth. That's why I tell you, did you have to play dirty? Why did you do this? What do you gain? You wanted to be seen so bad. You are even trying to block my tarot work that I want to start because you want to use it. Mariam, pink. And that is what I'm telling you. You will get nothing from now on but tower after tower after tower because you are trying to block my path. And you have a simulation in pink helping you, which is you, Scorpio, which is that group of Rihanna and all those associated in that team. It goes deep. The Barbies are involved and so many. This blockage came since summertime. I went there, Safa came. Yeah, someone is going to be extremely sad, but it's not in my hand. I did tell you I will be clocking people. Not everybody is clocking. You sent me someone who it doesn't even exist in my database. She's maybe doing her video peacefully. But unfortunately, she got a pass and all of you failed. And the worst part is it's the pink that clicks with me. So it's not even my sister. It's like I'm talking to myself. Do you see that? Empty victory. Did you have to go through that? Did you have to lie? You didn't have to. That's why I'm telling you. A test of integrity is everything. For you to earn and get to the next level now to receive these keys, you have to be loyal. Everybody was scared to come on board. Why? It's because you know all of you are fake. So you throw somebody who was innocent only for that person now, subhanAllah, the door to open. And you who are being conniving, all of you failed. And you are the ones who are closest to me. Do you see, subhanAllah, how Allah can prove innocent people innocent and the one acting innocent to be the guilty ones? Munafiq. Hypocrites. Cancer being very significant here. Hypocrites, even a mother figure in pink. Now, everything will come to a standstill. Why? It's because of their deception, and the Sagittarius can be significant. This is how bankruptcy is manifesting now in your lives. Khiyana, you are selfish. You wanted always to be on the top. You wanted to win. You didn't care what you're doing, and that is why now this is happening. This is happening. Why do you think, even when my mother was starting to talk about Farid, I said, I don't want to hear about him. My brother didn't click even in one bit. And this goes to all those who are involved here. And Ahmed trying to cover up, which is a Scorpio, thinking the pink will save him because I'm using my daughter Tasnim and I am Ahmed, I can be saved. Unfortunately, no. I'm telling you, you threw someone innocent, thinking she's covering for all of you. Wallahi, that girl, I think she prays sincerely. That's why she called, even when I called, my sister was praying. I think that girl is praying with a sincere heart. I don't know who she is, but let me show you. Show me this energy of this girl who just appeared. They showed me a village Indonesian girl. Show me who it is. What is her status? This girl is protected. And it's not the Mariam, because that innocent, that Mariam who is here is a karmic Mariam. Despite being a Hafidul Quran, despite being everything, you are a karmic. Look, this girl you threw here on the screen in pink, she is protected. You, Munafiq, with all the Hafidul Quran, you are stabbed here. That's what I'm telling you. It's always those people who know the religion that they will manipulate the religion. You are Munafiq, and I'm not scared to say it. And I'm going to ask the Quran. Hafidul Quran, but subhanallah, qalb al-qasd, roho chafu, very dirty heart. And you and your Muhammad. That's why I was telling people, I saying, we are honoring Muhammad. I was asking, which Muhammad are you honoring? Munafiq? I don't care about Muhammad or whoever, or which religion you follow. We are supposed to speak the truth here. This was a big test in Ramadan. And when they isolated me, that is where the blunder came in. So yes, Mariam, you can read your Quran and stand and do everything on the screen and people can praise you. But it's what is in your heart that is exposing who you are. This is you. Munafiq. You thought you're saving yourself throwing that girl. That girl, subhanallah, is protected. You, with all the Quran that you read and the religion, this is what you get. And your fucking family. This is what you get. That's what I'm telling you. Never judge a book by its cover. Don't you ever judge a book by its cover. You teamed up, even these ones with lines, that was the group of Sean Paul. You're trying to protect Rihanna and you're bringing me the Ayatul Kursi, I don't know, Rukia, Kasri. No. You are using a name of the Quran, but you are Munafiq, even you Tausi. And it's affecting your whole family. The whole family. That means it's a lineage. Subhanallah. Do you see how bad this thing can get? And then, this is what I was telling here, people. You're going to a spiritual jail. It can be a real jail. But I will say I'd rather have someone seen going to jail, no more jail, than a spiritual one. The worst place to go is a spiritual jail. Because even there, it's hard to find your way out. Imagine you are locked. How can you find your way out? Impossible. You understand me? That's why it's better to be hated, speaking the truth, than being praised by community, but you are living a lie. And I've been telling you and that Hamoud many times, the day I pulled you, you and your Fatma, the little girl, I chose you and I wanted to treat you nice. First, you all started the propaganda. Oh, she's going to turn her into a Jew. She's going to use her and this and that. I was called every kind of dirty name. And I said, the next thing, Hamoud came and censored my screen because they wanted to work together, forged a marriage, created dramas. It's like the hijabi rules. I didn't say anything. 6 months my line was censored because this group, including the hijabis, and you know who you are, who was censoring my phone, because you had a contract to make money off me. Minus 99 rain. You are the one who did that. And what happened to you? You thought you won. Now this is what is happening. And that's why I was warning you, Hamoud. This is the holy month of Ramadan when we had it. Stop playing dirty. You come again, you are starting the same shit. Even the groups of Ali, you Aquarius, you repeat the same cycle again and again and again. This is where the drainage come in now. I know you're going to be fighting, but it's judgment. There is no way out. That's why I say I'm addressing a group of men. I started Muhammad Ramadan. You are the most closest to me because you had the seat of the empress. Then you shifted to Egypt and you followed that Iblis with the bomb group. That is where the whole narrative changed. And you went on and on and on. Followed the Lebanese ponytail and the Bob or whoever. All this betrayal. And I was isolated. Little did you know, you are building your own karma. I was your test. She was your test. But it's always the Iblis that wins because there is, Hirshe there. It was boring on my side. But little did you know, those who are staying with me, they're the ones who got whatever they wanted. Those who even betrayed me tried to create another narrative. Leo, with your greed, with Taco, Girl, Bilu, with their mercy. I was just watching all of you. Now you have that mommy. She always wants to be on the top. This is what you get. The draining is taking place now. Because justice is prevailing in every investment. A person like Ronan Keating, I gave him a test. 2 callings from the universe, he failed. The last part is left now. I told you, find me before new moon to give me what is mine. He is not making any effort. Come new moon, then the door is permanently closed. Because he's going to be stripped. There's an emperor involved in this shit. There's an emperor who lied and lied even about a Piscean energy. This guy is nothing but a curse together with his Aries Leo Sagittarian female. These people lied and that's why their cycle is ending. This is the same emperor who came. Didn't you come to Medina and get into my hotel room without my permission? And started to suck my stuff and all that? Even the other emperor who lied here. So do you see, it's sometimes nobody can be blamed. It's the actions you take. I want many people are taking it for granted. And the curse does not come only to these people who have been affected. But, if you're participating in that lie, definitely you're going down with them. Because according to what I asked, this person wanted to bring my bag. Yes, they wanted to bring my bag. But somebody else created a lie and shifted the narrative or did not pass the message properly. And that's why I'm telling you, if you're moderating here, make sure you quote my words. Don't be like Sarah who goes there, talking, pretending to be talking stories of 100 years. I do that freestyle. You don't see me reading in a book or anything. And if I read, it's something I've jotted down for my downloads. I do it freestyle. The only thing I can do is Google 1 minute, just take, is this in the system? Yeah, I can find it. If not, it's not there. It's secret knowledge that I've just downloaded. Many people complain, oh, this woman is taking your spot and she doesn't even know it. We can't even understand what she's talking about. What is this? If you're coming back, come and teach us the right thing. Because the people who are out there teaching, they're talking shit. We are even confused. Quoted, Sarah is doing that. Sasa wewe, you sit in your fucking lane, do what you do, you can't be Mima. Because even when you go through books, you will not find the knowledge that I have. Why do you compete? And that goes to these people who have also now betrayed me and started this line of Aisha with your Rama. Many people didn't click. It's a failure after failure. So let's confirm this. Ya Quran. About Muhammad Ramadan. Is it true everything that I said? And he is going through a huge test right now. That by full moon we will know the verdict. If it's struck around it. So Muhammad Ramadan, you know which group you built with who? That is where it's going. So you and all that team, the Guraya, Yemeni, it's going to be a domino effect. All of you are going to be affected. I will say fight for yourself. And those who are going to join you on the righteous path, do it. Because there's a lot of money involved. But there's a lot of deception, especially from Egypt. The fitna came from that liar woman. You all know about it. She forged papers and she did the most. And she's still lying. But she thinks everything is under her control because she's spending money and doing the most. And that's why I'm telling you, you're not saved. Same with the bomb, with the Zumba thing, with the Lebanon, and they did the most. I was just watching. What is meant for me, I will get it. What is not meant for me, I'll not get it. Here now comes the second one. So it's up to you, Muhammad. You'll have to fight your own battle. Fazza and his group. Is he on the right track or heading into the darkness because of his manipulation? If he's heading into the darkness, please rotate. Didn't I tell you? He's in the process of selling his soul. And all this because he wants to win. And I don't know which competition he's trying to win. Because I don't see any competition. He sees everything to him as a competition. But in reality, there's no competition. It's a journey we are taking, and everybody has a different luggage. My bag can be pink, my bag can be red, my bag can be white. It doesn't matter. Their bag can be black, your bag can be orange, your bag, everybody has a rucksack. But the rucksack has different color, which means we have different identification. But when you try to compete, and we are all going to the same journey, the borderline is the same. Whether you run, whether you crawl, whether you walk or jog, we will still stop at the borderline. So what is all this bullshit you create? And we're heading to the same path. Our time will reach, we will all have to stop because we have to show our identities to cross the other path. So all this bullshit you are doing, now we are reaching the borderline. Last night, I tried what I could. Those who are crossing, you're going to see the changes. As well, upcoming full moon, you will see. Your life will take a big turn. You will start to see, like a seed germinating. You're starting to see the first leaf. The first sign will appear in your life. And you'll know, all right, I'm on the right track. If it is marriage, yes, this is the one. I have seen the sign. Praise to her, of course. If you're Christian or other religion, you know what to do. There is prayers for everything. If it is a job, you're going to see the sign. Yes, we're heading to the right track. If it's something to do with wealth, you're going to see an increment in your wealth. Even the little you have, let's say you just get a certain amount every month. You will see how you're going to use your money. It's going to be, your expenses are not going to be so much. So you might be able to save a little more than normal. That will be a sign. But if you know you're on the wrong, you will be seeing how your money will be flashing out. Pay attention, manipulation, because I know this is what they're going to do to me. I always say this, someone will come attach themselves to me, wipe my bank. And yesterday I was told already, Sue, you're the one draining my bank. And my guides don't lie. And this hijabi. Is Sue draining my bank through manipulation? Yep. And there's a hijabi. There is a hijabi. So do you understand what I'm talking about? Signs are going to be there. You will see them. The tests are going to be there. But use your discernment. You have time to clean. But the cycle it's like officially over. The only thing is now preparation. It's like we're going to school. We finished the syllabus, now you're preparing for a test. How many liars do we have here? How many liars? I don't know. Haniesha wants to be a reader. Biesha wants to be a reader. Ali, you've built a whole network, but your greed is what is going to take you down. And that's why I was telling you, be very careful. Be extremely careful, especially Amr Diyab. That pace you are moving, this is the year, this is the season that might finish you. You see? Do you see that? And I was shuffling. And Quran is here next to me. Your deception, this is the season you will see yourself losing everything. Because the truth is coming out. You are a liar. You are a thief. You are a con artist. And everything about you is nasty. How many women do you sleep with for you to give them a contract? Hack is hack. Don't make me mention names. Yes, everybody is going to get an epiphany now, including you Pisces. Because one way or the other, you might find this season, you might be ending up in jail. Or something is going to be putting you in bed that you will be bedridden for 4 good years. So if it's an accident, you're going to be severely injured that you're going to be in bed for 4 years. If it's a disease which will catch up with you, you're going to be in bed for the next 4 years. I'm ready up. So I'm telling you, the man. Because whatever you're doing, the cycle is ending. That's why I'm telling you. Muhammad also. You are extremely manipulative. We are finished with Muhammad Ramadan. Now we are coming to the other Muhammad. You know who you are. You are extremely manipulative. You are a liar. You lied your way in. You tried to fight for inheritance that you are not supposed to get. You are doing everything. It's like everything about you is false. And you do it with your family. You have destroyed your entire family and your lineage. This goes to you, Kanye West, as well, who is on my mail throughout. Do you see what you have done to your lineage, to your family? Do you? Do I need to say anything anymore? Do I? From family legacy, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands. You brought your own family and their lineage to their knees. But who is to be blamed? Your ancestors did it. I did not. Your ancestors did it. I gave you warnings. Enough is enough. Give me what is mine. Stop using my email. You are all over my mails. Modernisa, I don't know, houses in Egypt, houses in Medina. You are doing everything. Then comes the Kanye, trafficking women, hairdressers, I don't know, this and that. This is what you created. All those who are in my mail, including you, AliExpress, I don't know, Alibaba. Do you see what you created? Even Muhammad. Lying. Oh, this is my family. My family from where? Now, because of this lie you created about family, this is where you are heading. Bankruptcy. Allah is about to wipe everything from you in a way you will hurt yourself because you used your family. You used that name of family. You built so much, but you are not loyal to that family. You gained for yourself and the other family that is connected to you. So it's like you are using someone to build another person or another family, your own family, and that's why you accumulated wealth. And now, this season, with the cloaking that happened, it's going to be sucked out because of the injustice. Don't play with Dulma. Once you raise your arms and someone has done bad things to you, and you ask Allah, please bring me my justice, because even in 3D I can't find it. Believe me, it will take you down. And this is exactly what you have manifested, Muhammad. I give you enough time. I told you many times. And you even used me to protect your horse that you are screwing out of wedlock. Zina. But Mima has to take the jobs, pay your bills, and do this and do that. Now you have to take this on your own because it's not my bloodline, your bloodline. Do you understand how it goes now? You're not my bloodline, but you destroyed your bloodline. Why? Through me. The revenge came from your own ancestors. Ya Quran. Is it true? Muhammad accumulated a lot of wealth, but it's about to be taken because he lied about a family dynamic of being a part of a family that is not their family and was just feeding off their wealth, which is me. Let's talk about Kanye West also. He's posing as Muhammad. Everything he accumulated. Is this person a manipulator and a liar or a protector? If he is a manipulator and a liar, please rotate. Do you see that? You are not building with me. You are building with somebody else. This goes to you also, Arthur, Celtic. The Celtic. Did they lie? Especially Anna. Did they all lie so that they can accumulate off my name and work? And are they going to lose everything? If they are losing, please rotate. Oh, the list is endless. The list is endless. We have many. We have the Africans. We have Odis. All these people. Anita. It's your families that are affected. And the hand of God is here. The hand of God is here. You are supposed to do the right thing. Mima is Mima. Somebody sitting as Esha is not Mima. That is where the whole facade came in. Oh, we're going to make her use Bilal and be this and that. It was all facade. Then we have a Virgo here. Aries and Virgo, you will need to sit down and fix this mess as fast as you can. And I don't know how you're going to do it because you will have to release a lot. I'm going to be honest. You have to release a lot. This lie here is driving someone to poverty. And I'm not a Virgo, I'm a Libra. That's what I'm saying. When I read, go back to your home sign. Because if this is poverty, someone will go to poverty and they will never recover. Infinite. This is an infinity sign, which means it's never ending. So if you're like this, upright, yeah, you are juggling and you have a way out. If it's in reverse, you're going to be staying there infinite. Infinite. Yeah, it's not me. It's your spirit guide. And who is behind it? There's a Leo female who is always trying to control the narrative. I've always said, why is said feeling so entitled? Then we have this Ghana Timaidi and all that. Why do you have to do that? I don't know, whatever you call yourself. Yeah, you can be very protective, but why did somebody have to lie? Teaming up with others, collected a lot of money, and now the curse is here. You have very limited time to fix it. I don't even know how you're going to fix this. Very limited time. Because already we are heading to new moon. The moon is becoming smaller and smaller. So that means we are approaching a new moon. And the test is kicking in because new moon is new beginnings and manifesting. Full moon is full completion. So it's just this little time, less than a month, like 3 weeks or less. How can you go and fix everything? It's hard, isn't it? But this is what is happening. A triangle, yesterday I showed people. That's what I was doing. Just a moment. Do you see that? I was trying to create this and then clock it. The triangle here, you have manifested is a curse. And you're not alone, so it's teamwork. The people associated working with you. And you know it was based on a lie. Who is to be blamed? This is going to affect many people because, of course, many people are being recruited into this game. Yeah, I know so many people are going to be sad. And that's why I'm telling you. Instead of sitting here in melancholy, use this time. It's less than 20 days maybe. And try to fix what you have fucked up. Try to fix it. Problem, this woman wanted money by any means. She wanted recognition. She wants to be seen. She wants this. But justice is here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She was doing the most to be seen as the fine lady, the manifester, the queen, the have it all, the empress, the shit, and you're just a fucking hoe. That's what I'm calling you. That's the least I can call you. Because if you have respect, you will also respect other women. But justice is here. So spiritually and even. So to get. So there's a lot of energy sucking back. They're taking back everything that they gave you. The girls who I've told you you're on a task and test, keep going. And for the men, I've mentioned you, but the others I'm about to also give you the information. General, you will know where you fit. Then you also need to help yourself there, how you're going to fix it, right? So one more card. Do you see? Those who are on the right track, I'm telling you, you're going to be seeing signs. Your own ancestors are about to give you. And I did say, a person like Megan, you're a mother. Lilith, you have a daughter. I told you, stay away from this. You're the one creating a lot of dramas here. You like to put people in very karmic situation, only for you to find out you have cast your own Lilibet. And I'm fucking serious here. I am so serious. That's why I said I don't want to work with Megan and Harry anymore. We can't do this. We can't. She is the source of, it's like, subhanallah, this woman is like a Jezebel in flesh. There is nothing good that comes from her. She will always come with a story that will create chaos. And she's doing it with an emperor. But the judgment is here. She cast her own baby. And I'm fucking serious. Ya Quran, is it true Meghan Markle cast her own baby Lilibet Diana? Because she involved her child in a very, very sensitive. This is not the time. If I mention Lilith, Lilith is a dark moon. We have people called Lilith here. Why do you drag innocent people in this drama? She has a daughter called Lilith. She created all this facade for her to prove a point because of her greed. Stalking and this and that. And this goes to you, Iana, also. The young girl with a married to a man twice her age. I've been warning you, you didn't listen. But this is the truth about you, Meghan Markle. And I mean so true. From the handler to the main Meghan. Babies are sensitive creatures. They're innocent. Keep them out of your dramas. She kept on putting people in the karmic cycle, fight about children, fight about... It's always kids until her kid is taken. Until she gave her kid out of her stupidity without her knowing. Because she's always competing and she ended up losing her own child. Yep, now you need to protect yourself. Your child is taken. A very innocent, beautiful girl is gone. And this was a past life lesson of a karmic mother. So you are more like a karmic mother. A mother is supposed to protect a child. You are throwing your child in a competition and when they're sensitive energies because you want to win. Or your inferiority complex. And you always want to rule because that's how you are. You always want to dominate only for you to give your child as a sacrifice now. Yes, it's a big loss. It's a big loss because this is going to affect your finances in the worst way. Find a place to go now. You are not supposed to do this. But it is the group you hang out with. Danisha, Spiritualogy, very stupid women. Yeah, it's because, and the Sagittarius, she wants to win at all cost. Every time. No, we will leave them in the dust. We have to win. We have to win. You have to win. And this is what you get. And that's why I was telling this divine feminine with 3 kids. You're going to be losing the key because of your bullshit. You are who you hang out with. You don't need to be on the screen always fighting or trying to prove a point when you're going through a test. I know what I'm talking about. All this someone is doing because they want to get into a union, a contract, or what? Nothing. Now I'm telling you, protect yourself, but destiny is at play here. This is not working. There's a card which is hidden here. Let me open. Yeah, it's something to do with work. Scorpio can be significant. Just when you thought you're moving to calmer waters, there's going to be a little bit of heartbreak there. when you least expect. It's going to be a heartbreak because what you're planning, you're not getting it. What you're planning, you're not getting it. And this goes to that young girl also. Mental health, I was tortured, and you're Sharif. I dare you, take that girl. Because you're the ones who, after you got that project, who, Team D, Team G, and J started their dramas. Then comes the other one, Mariam, who pretends I'm the one writing, Fatima, whatever. All of you, when you stole that project, you should have known what you're doing. And the gang of Exina. In fact, tomorrow, I'm going to Exina. I'm not supposed to go there, but I will go because I was urged to go. I'm going to Exina, and there is a reason why I'm going there. First, the Layla I spoke about, that she was supposed to have a blind kid, but she's getting healed, is the Layla who works in Exina. She's pregnant. I don't recognize any other Layla here because that is the woman who was close to me, and her energy, I could pick it clearly. And the message came to her. So it's the Layla in Exina. She's pregnant, and the baby was supposed to be born blind because of a karmic situation. But we transmitted that energy yesterday. I hope if the glass is going to be fixed in that sunglass, then they will survive. If not, then she's going to have something else coming. I don't know. Allah Alam. But I don't want to see other Leilas here. I don't know. Adu, Anwar, all of you get the hell out of here because you're bringing a lot of karmic situations. I don't want to see you. Even you, the dark skinned Leila here. It's not for you. It's Layla Exina. Do you understand? Layla Exina. The other Layla, you don't belong here. I don't know. Adu, black people, all of you out. It's not you. The healing went straight to that woman specifically. She's pregnant. That's why it went to her. And her family. It's to heal her child. You understand? Not you. I'm going to Exina tomorrow because I need an explanation. But on Tuesday, I will not go to the job center the way you expect me. So Gemini, you will have to find your own way out, Team 30. And I will explain why. Do you understand me? It's the only way I will crush this demon. Someone is a liar. And that's you, Gemini. You thought you can blind people with your Taurus and you keep your facade going. No. Mima is Mima, Gemini is Gemini. You will have to find your own way out with your Leo. So I'm not supposed to go there. I will drop them a letter. Yep, there will be a huge fight. And that's the reason I'm going to Exina. They will have to give me a letter. And that letter will have to go to them. I am not supposed to go there. Petra has crossed many spiritual lines. And this comes to you, fucking bitch who is there, Mijikenda. And you are dealing with that guy who was under your spell. That's why I don't want to work with this word witch. I told them they have to go. They have brought so many, even this man is going down because of these bitches. They are not coming back here. So I don't want to see. You posed as Mariam, you can come, you all failed. You all fucking failed. You gave a key to someone who's not supposed to get that key. Subhanallah. I think, I'm telling that girl is protected. She clicked. First of all, it's my color pink, yeah? She clicked here and she went through my sister. She reflected herself. I'm just from my prayers. And that prayer got her a key. And not a key to do anything. No, it's like she got the protection she needed. And that's why we have the 7 of Wands. The one who was being manipulative with the masks lost everything now. Even that last immunity you have is gone. Find your way out because you're going to a spiritual jail and there is a lot of losses heading your way. So you all failed. Sean Paul and your crew, the fake Mariam, you did the most during Ramadan. Yeah, you collected the most during Ramadan. Yes. You worked with your Farid and Rock and this. But what did you gain? By the way, I was told that Zakat is still a problem, yeah? Because you are all worshipping this bitch. So you're worshipping her. Thought things are going to move forward with her. And the Leo is significant, very significant here. Because it was a competition. Someone wants to win at all costs. And a Gemini because of their lover. But this is ending because there's something being executed here. Whatever it is, you're going to lose it. You will have to walk away. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to the job center. I'm going to Exina. They will have to send a letter there, give an explanation. And on top of that, On Tuesday, I'm not supposed to go. Petra Hawk has crossed many lines. And it's because she's working with someone who is not supposed to do what she's doing, of which now I'm coming to you, Sister Maria Carey. You are a puppet of Brian. Do you know what Brian is heading you to? Locking the line, including that Virgo, Mr. Olisi. You will need to speak your truth, Maria, because past life issue. This police who has been stalking, and you have been censoring my phone, working for a very long time doing this trick. I brought you back. It was your last test. The only way out is your truth. This narcissistic behavior with an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius, Sunflower, Woman, and Team Yellow, you will need also to speak your truth, because the losses coming can never be recovered. Look at the cups. And I've always been saying, yesterday I was trying to explain something to one of those people who are always watching me. I said, look at this. This is a calculation I was doing, yeah? I can't explain much on the matrix, but this is a simple calculation. Do you see these two parts are held together? This is the soul and the body, okay? This is the soul and the body. And there is a gap here. Then we have the mind. That is how they can easily tap into you subconsciously, pull your energy, and then you're being puppet controlled. You are living on earth, but you're not here. You are a zombie. You do things, you're being used out there because all your chakras are taken and they work on you. This is how I slide people out, and there is still a way in. So do you see this gap? This is where the entry comes in. And I was trying to explain to someone. Look at this. How many cups have fallen? Mind, body, and soul. 3, right? So if your soul is dirty, your body reflects it through the chakras. And that leaves a gap. This gap here, that is where they leave this gap. And when this gap goes in and they find this spot, when they decide to target you and they come for you, this is what they go for. Because your body, your heart is dirty, which is reflecting in your body, the chakras, fecal, and in proper alignment. The next thing they come is for the mind. Something we don't see, we just, it's like controlling, because just like the soul, the only thing we can access is our body. But the soul and the mind, we can't. It's just being operated supernaturally by the will of Allah. That's how we are created. So this is where, when these two things are connected, that's why you can also go into a coma and you're still alive. Your soul is there in your body, but your mind is shut. That's why we hear someone is also clinically dead. Because this is where they come for. They come for this. If they have you, they have control of this, they can use everything. And that's the reason I said when I was there, I was tortured, yes, the first few years. Then they know that I have my gifts, and that's why I was there since I was 10. What happened? They started to train me. They train me, and then after a period of time, I will go through a very huge test. My body was tested, my intestines were tested, my everything. I was poisoned, and it comes in form of situations. They orchestrate them. Everything is written from the time Allah has created you, yeah? But they, subhanallah, have that knowledge, know-how. They know how to manipulate everything and create that situation. When my immune was tested, I was first going through a lot. I was working out. I got married the first time. Before I did, I went for Umrah. I went for Hajj, like full Hajj with my mother. The moment I came back and I got married, my test came, I lost my baby, and then I was poisoned. So first I was tested, production, and I even gave the aspects of the time I was giving birth, what triggered my pregnancy, and how I knew my next child will be a Pisces born on 28th. Everything, I cleared it. I show you scientifically. I was trained that way. There are no books there. If your brain is not sharp, they will treat the shit. They'll give you every kind of shit until you will learn to master how you get out of your situation. You are brain trained, and that's what I'm telling you. Once they have this, Once they have this, you have no control of yourself. And that's what they're coming. Most of the people, I was trying to seal this, most of the people are going have lost this. The gap is very much not aligned, because if your nafs, if your self inside, you know you're doing something wrong, but you keep on doing it because it benefits you financially, physically, emotionally, then your chakras are not aligned, which means you have disconnected with your mind. And that is how they take you, because you're an easy target. Easy target. So when I was tested, my immune was tested, my body was tested. When I gave birth, my placenta was extremely strange with the first child. Extremely, it's like everybody was shocked. Why is this placenta looking very different than a normal placenta? Everybody was calling one another to see the placenta. But after that, when I divorced, and then more tests came. Just after my divorce, subhanAllah, I became very successful. Very successful. My work, money was, my hand was never dry. It was like I broke free from a test, and my test was integrity. Am I going to be loyal to myself by walking out of that marriage, and it's because I don't want to be manipulated, or I will be inferior and let somebody's family abuse me? The moment I walked out of that abuse, my life changed completely. I became extremely successful. I had it all. I had everything and even more than enough. I was even taking care of my small cousins. Like Sundus was in my home. We had everything. I was taking care of that, the young girl. My cousins, and not only Sundus, we had many. Then I traveled. Another test came. Everything came to a standstill. We started off very well, and then everything came to a standstill. Then I went to Kenya, started my Zumba. I met my enemies. I came back here, everything started to fuck up. And they know who their enemies are. And that is why until today, they're still existing. It's all a test. The test now this cycle has come to an end. And that is why I'm delaying even to call Safari, because of one thing. Because I know if I call and he has not reacted, the entire sport community will be affected globally. And I did say it's because of this. That's why I quickly ran to lock myself and my family. Those who are really like mine, those who are fake and betrayed me, they know where they're heading. And that's what I was doing. I'm delaying to call Safari and follow up with Zumba, because already they betrayed me, and they know they did. And those who betrayed me are still playing this game. That's why I told Muhammad Ramadan, it's time for you to stand up and speak your truth. Even you, Bob. Because you know what happened. Chide, Manal, all of them know. The team of Kenya under sports. Even you, Muhammad. If I call and I know Safari, the answer he will give me is a no. And that's why I'm trying even to avoid these medicandas. Everything will fall apart. And I'm talking about global sports, and it will affect until our main Zumba owner, which is Beto Perez, is in USA. You see? I don't want to call, because I know I will try to ask, how far did you go? Do I have my contract in hand? And the answer will be no, and this is what will happen. Every sport article will start to thought. Global sports will lose meaning. They will take it. That was a huge test also. I entrusted specific people to do their job. They chose to betray me out of greed. Every last sport you know in this globe, you might think it's a joke, but I'm telling you, every last sport will never be profitable anymore. Until we will reach a time, people will go into more like so much depressed that sport will never be a priority anymore. We are just fighting for survival. This is about to happen globally. Sport is about to go out of our norm, and it will be more like everybody's surviving. You know, like when we were in the time our forefathers experienced it. our grandfathers, Great Depression, people who experience Great Depression. Or let's say, like, look at the people in the war zone right now. What do you fight for? Your basic needs and your comfort and survival. Sports has no priority in your life. It's more like luxury, and you don't need it. So this is where we are going. And that's why I'm telling you. People think, she's just, who is she? She thinks she knows everything. I know my purpose in this world. And when I tell you this, my life, my last life, I know what I'm talking about. And that's why I'm holding so many things back, because if it's like they're also waiting up there. If I say something, it's a tick. Okay, finished. We are done with sports. We're going to make it so hard for them. Or we're creating something in their lives that their mind is going to be unprogrammed. Sports will never be a priority anymore. And that's how it will just flow out. So we will not have, like right now, you see everybody's a freak. Football or swimming, or we are crazy for Zumba. It will no longer be a priority globally to have sports. Even it will reach a time we will even be skipping Olympics. The countries will not have money to prioritize such things. The priorities are going to be shifted to something better. King of Cups is significant. Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe a Taurus is significant. Yeah, they're going to be fighting here a lot. But I'm telling you, the ending is here. And that's why I know. I know because, first of all, the person representing Safari was a very lazy person. Then, I'm going to be honest, Rihanna, you are the one sabotaging so many things because of you wanted people to follow you. Doing too many spells, sabotaging everything, only to ruin everything now. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm holding back. I don't want to call because I will ruin global sports. And I think I said it. I will throw it in the matrix if this will happen. Yeah, Quran. Is it true? Global sports will be losing everything, that they're going to be, it will reach a stage that it's no longer going to be profitable anymore to do sports. It's just going to be more like of a survival in this globe. If you stroke around rotate. Is it true that the person that I assigned and trusted was the one sabotaging and manipulated the whole situation? Do you see that? Is there any positive answer if I call Safari? Yes or no? If it's yes, rotate. If it's no, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin. والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم تدركم ومن ذكرهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول. I know there is no positive answer because I know he can't do it, and the one I assigned, even those who are in power, they are not doing it. Everybody wants money, everybody wants everything, but unfortunately they are not taking any step, and that is how this whole thing is going to go down. Yeah, there will be someone who's speaking the truth here, and I know very well you are stalking, but all this illusion and confusion, Bam has to do it, I don't know who has to do it, or they can't do anything. Even Atia, you are going to see changes in your own business because the hand of God is stepping in. Every last sport, not only Zumba, that was a key to open a lot of opportunities for so many people, but because of their khiyana, now all of them are going to lose everything. All of them. Is entire global sport going to be affected because of this failed test? If you stroke around it, you will see. Football clubs will start shutting down. Sponsors will have no money. They will start to pull out. And it will start like that, and then it will go slowly and slowly. Even small businesses, gyms, people will opt for other things because finances are going to be thwarted in a way that priorities will be shifted. Even people who are doing sports, they are not going to be paid the way they were paid. So everything is shutting down in the sport world. That's what I'm telling you. It's about to happen, and it's because I'm scared even to call the guy who I assigned down there. And the reason is because somebody thought they had money, they will be corrupted and play dirty. Yes, you won the battle, but now the war is devastating. The answer is going to be ruined. Every corner of the globe. Sport is going to lose its priority. And this is a sign of judgment day approaching. Ask me why. We were told even by the Prophet ﷺ, ask any religion, even the others will tell you. Back then, Akhir Zaman, we are told we are going to be living like the people in the past. Their priority was to find peace, settlements, and food. Then, whatever they have, what they miss, they will go and trade with others so that they can have whatever they are missing. That was the lives most of the prophets were doing and living. And this is what is happening and triggering that. Even though they had sports, their sport was not active, it was not bringing money, nothing. People were doing it for fun. We will run and compete. The Prophet was competing also with his wives and his Sahabas. They will run and do this. That's it. But there was nothing like competitions or anything or earning money from that. So when I tell you these worlds up there, they live 10 steps ahead because these are beings which are more like angels and connected straight to the source, closer than us, humans. And when they give you signs and give me tests, I come here, people think, who is she? Well, I know I'm always judged. Why is she touching Quran without even covering herself? Why is she this and this? But my intention is the one that speaks. How many hijabis I have here, and I've explained to you. A hijabi, you can be hifd al-Quran, but because of your manipulation, you lose everything. But you can look like the most worst person, you can be judged. But because of your intention and the connection you have with your God, the faith you have a greater grade up there than the others. So this is a sign we were given. And when I'm given this test, I'm just told, this cycle is going to happen. You're going to meet manipulators. These are the agents of Dajjal, that they will be standing on your way. If this happens, leave it, because this is how we're going to shut it. And then the rahmah on this side, the blessings, rahmah is blessings in Arabic. The blessings on this side will be locked. And that's how now we are going to be having like, I lost this. This is not working. This and that. So I have to struggle now to look for option B to make my finances. I have to struggle option B to do this and that. That is how it's happened. Something is getting shut, then you will have to look for another option. But this is Akhir Zaman. We are told we are going to be living like the past people. And most of the luxury we consider luxury, we will be running away from that luxury. Sports right now is considered as a luxury. Not everybody can afford the gym, but when you go to the gym, or how many people are influencers in that field? Do you understand? But when that sector started to lose its mundane, and it's because of finances that something will be triggered, you never know how this happens, subhanallah. Something is triggered that finances are thwarted in that area, nothing gets in, and of course, I will start to hold my back. I don't need influencers if I don't get money in my business. I don't need to endorse or sponsor any person when I'm not getting any feedback and positive profits from it, and so on and so forth. So this is how it's starting to die, and it's part of us to be humbled and being prepared for what is about to come. I'm gonna prove this with the Quran. Is it true, whatever I have explained to them, that these phases we are going are signs that are coming as part of the judgment day, and it's us, we are being tested, plus the agents of Dajjal who act as the hurdles and obstacles in these processes? If it's your Quran wrote it. You see? So how many people have been acting like obstacles here? These, That's what I'm telling you. Dajjal will not, the only Dajjal who will appear last is the one who will appear with one eye here. And that is when he will be fighting the Mahdi. But that is the last hour. But at the moment, Dajjal has his agents. When you go to war, the president doesn't come down to fight himself. He sent his soldiers. So Dajjal has already sent his soldiers and the battle is on without us knowing. But it's your faith and your integrity that helps you. Are you going to fight this battle, or you're going to be losing because you're falling for the traps? So someone you're going to meet, they will give you false promise, or you're entrusting someone with Munafiq. We've told signs of Munafiq is three. You entrust them with something, they will do khiyana, they will betray you. When they give you a promise, they don't fulfill it. And when whatever they say, it's nothing true. So you entrust somebody, you're going to be doing this for me, yeah? You go there, there is somebody blocking them, another one and another one, because behind the scene, there are other people trying to get what you're supposed to get, only for you both also to lose. How do you know now? Is this a friend or enemy? This is simple. Those are the agents of Dajjal. So this is bigger than what they thought. They thought I'm fighting this. You know how many years I've been fighting this? 5 good years. 5 good years I've been fighting these forces. 5 good years. But now I will have to give it up. And if I give it up, and that's where I'm saying, it's over. Someone was causing a lot of confusion because they're talking in the name of, and I know you're still going to do the same shit. You're an asshole. I'm sorry, but I'll call you out. But this is what you get now. Every last coin in your family, in your business, will start to shake because investments will stop. Even you, who was the greedy one, trying to control the narrative and you want to win at all costs, this is what's going to happen. Because you're creating confusion and illusion. All you didn't know, for 5 good years, I've been fighting this. This is something big, because why will I fight for something which is not even important? But you don't know the bigger picture behind the scene. It's a mission. It's a mission globally. I told you I've done so many things. I've done gold. I've done sports. I've helped in medicine and healing, and that's why I'm coming back to that field again. But this one I'll be doing spiritual healings. I have done accounting. I've taken care of all people and so many other things I can't say. So many. I've worked almost in every field. And that's why whatever you throw me into, I'll just grab it. You want to throw me in business? Okay, tell me which business, which field? Let me just go do training. Pop, I grab, I come back and write everything. I was trained up there to do that. And I was trained to master all the Abrahamic religions first before I was released. Had I failed, I would be rotting there. But now, this is why I'm telling you. My life mission is bigger because this is my last part, my last life. 999, 27, 981. I've clicked. Even though this is my monad. 111 is my monad, but 999 is my birthday. And that's why I was telling you, Mo Salah is born with 111 if you add his birthday. But it's not his monad. He is a child of the monad. But I know I will not say much. I'll keep it a secret. But people think his birthday 111, so he's the 111. No. No, hell no. And that is why that Egyptian mama thought she's sitting on the throne, she has it all. Of course not. Of course not. They fooled themselves. So 5 years I've been fighting this. It's because I know the problem with being a healer. People think those healers are just like this injection or the ones who come and give you therapy, talking. No. There are many ways you heal, especially if your mission is out there and it's big. That's why you are being prepared for a very long time to do this. You are coming to heal the globe. Because once I go now, I'm out of here for good. The repercussions will be felt. And of course, we have seen signs, and every time we see signs, we are heading into through. We are approaching so many signs that the Dajjal era is coming. The Gog and Magogs are coming. I did tell you, there are cracks already on that wall that are hiding Gog and Magog. There are agents of Dajjal already out there. They can come in any form, even as a form of your own child. So many things have to be shut for we to go to Akhir Zaman, which means the era of the old era, where it was just a survival mode, living in a humble way. This is where we're heading. 5 years I've been fighting for the spot. It's because I know if this goes through, how many people will be healed. And there is something more coming, because it's a battle. We are battling something here. But maybe I need to explain this. If you are a keen person and you really know history, ask, how did football begin, for example? The main story behind football is it was a very nasty betrayal. That is how football was born. Someone was killed who was a messenger to give a very important message. But his head was chopped. And because there was a tyrant king and leaders around, they wanted to see what is the karma of this person, according to them. They were running through the field, kicking that head. And that messenger was coming with a very crucial message. When that happened, while they were going around kicking that head, that is how they ended up creating this sport, now created a ball. But do you know what happened to that empire? The entire empire was destroyed. That messenger came to tell them, there is an army coming to destroy you. You need to seek shelter. You need to move and hide and prepare the military, because there's a strong army coming to destroy your kingdom. But they killed that messenger before the message was delivered and mocked his head, his body, and they made it like a football. They will never say it, because they will just say football was created, a man was kicked and this and that. But deep history, that is what happened. That's how football was born. So it started with karma, dhulma. And this is how many sports were created. Archery, throwing arrows. It started because of two people who were fighting, and they were all blacksmiths. They were making arrows and swords. They had an argument. The reason is the king chose one over the other. The student was chosen, and it's because the master who was there used a wrong metal to make an arrow. So the student took the normal metal which was needed and made the arrow as per the instructions. And unfortunately, that master got angry and killed that student. And because that happened, the king ordered one of his soldiers to shoot also this master. So they lost two people who were extremely skillful. That happened, they had a drop in production. So they had to seek and pay even more for another person to be a blacksmith in their community. That is a karmic situation. And many others. All this is supposed to be healed in the right way. Dancing. Back then, dancing was always used for prostitutes in the harems. That's why even in the Ottomans, they will hire women to dance and then sleep with them. So it was something nasty. As time goes by, it reformed, and until we reached a point, dancing has become a sport. How do you heal that karma? Because it was zina, adultery. All these lines are connected to what is the main reason it started, and we need to heal it. But how do you heal it if you have still agents of Iblis, Dajjal, standing on the way, trying to be the obstacles, because they are the agents of that's what I was saying. Pisces is our past lives, reincarnation. It's being opposed by the Lilith, which is the dark moon. Forget about the people because they're attacking the lilies here. Yeah, of course, we have some who are nasty, but that's how it goes. The Lilith moon, we're talking science now. People are opposing what is supposed to be healed from the past so that now the key can open and we close this chapter of karma so we can gain and start a fresh move forward to the lighter side. But the dark moon is opposing Neptune, the planet where it's an escapade, because people in Neptune more always they're just away. That's how it is. Like you find drug addicts and everybody, because someone always trying to get out of their mind. They don't want to face the reality. That's Neptune. That's Neptune. But at the same time, it's the planet of healing, reincarnation, and hidden old wealth. Anything to do with past life. That's why I had to, when I was doing the tarot, I picked the card of past life. If we cannot heal that, we do not get anything. So what is our punishment? We are going back to basics, which means you will have to live in a humble way. It's fitting for survival, fighting for survival. We will not get the blessings that we are supposed to get in the Piscean energy, which is reincarnation our ancestors want to give us. This opposition of the dark moon, that is the dark world. And it is stronger than what you think. And this is exactly what you witness right now. How many people here are acting like obstacles in every way? I'll give you a good example. Just here on the screen, I have two phones, right? How many days my phone was censored? Someone was lying, yeah, I'm protecting her, I'm doing this. In reality, they were making money. In reality, they are blocking me from coming online to speak the truth. In reality, they are causing obstacles. I don't care who is moderating. You have a battle with someone, deal with them. My phone is my phone. I fucking pay the bills. They're sitting as moderators. If Mima goes silent, they can't do shit. That shows you clearly we are just dealing with a clone. And why are you keeping them here? Take that shit out. Why do you keep a rotten mango or fruit or whatever in a basket when you know the other things are fresh? Get rid of what is rotten. So you know someone is not supposed to be here. They're fake. Take them out. But you don't have to block me or censor me because you're protecting someone. That is very wrong. The wrong one, take them out. That is a sign you are dealing with a Dajjal agent. They are not protecting me. They think they are protecting me. But if you look at the bigger picture, they are trying to give strength to that enemy. Running away from a problem is not solving it. Confronting it is the main agenda. So do you understand? You can be an agent of Iblis without you knowing. I gave you a very good example right now. I spoke to my sister. They threw an innocent girl with a scarf and, okay, things are going to be okay. We will be safe, Team Pink, we're safe. Only to come and find out, subhanallah, your intention was to use that girl for you to get an entry. The tables turned, that girl ended up having protection now when I least expected it. You who wanted to be protected have all failed. Why? Because you are not genuine. So it's manipulation. Do you see how? Integrity matters. Now to the test of men. So team sports, you know what you're supposed to do. This was a healing. 5 years I've been fighting it. But if now I have to let it go, I will have to let it go. But this is going to be a domino effect globally. The sector of sports in every aspect. You're selling clothes for sports, you're going to go down. You're an influencer, you'll go down. Whatever it is, anything associated with sports will be affected globally. Just know that. And I did say, they have a very bad habit. There can be a match coming, or like right now, we're preparing for Olympics. If I just happen to do this, the next step is the day there's Olympic, there can be an earthquake and people will be hurt and then sports are called off. Such things, they will create obstacles for losses. Because there was a karmic situation which needs to be healed before this era of Aquarius for us to move forward and live in humanity. But there's always rebellious before that. And you have seen the rebellions ones are the agents of the Dajjal. So who is to be blamed here? Nobody. I tried my best. And the ones I trusted ended up betraying. Yeah. Fake families. These karmic mothers caused a lot of shit here. And these fake families that were created here. The real families have been teared apart. I was close to my brother. Right now, we don't see eye to eye. The other one can't even face me, can't call, nothing. Why? Karmic families have taken over. The agents of Dajjal are everywhere. Everywhere, even in your families. They're out here destroying everything in the name of social media. Yes, yes, yes. And that's why there are towers. Divorces are here, deaths are here, family are separating. Why? Because someone is greedy. And whatever they're building, they will not even get it. Because there's no blessing. Inside our own bloodlines, fake ones are trying to be real only for them to get towers. How do you pose as Mima when you're not Mima and you can't even fucking make a decision? How do you pose as my mother when you don't even come from my bloodline? How do you separate me and my family, my brothers that I work with, and then you come on board posing as my brother because you want to bring your little whore down there to have a business or earn money? How? This is why most families have lost their keys and they're going through tower moments. The wombs are fake. A mother is the one who gives birth to a nation. The wombs are fake. How do you expect God to bless you? And that's why there are towers everywhere. All of these groups here, the secret society, whatever you call yourself, you have ruined your own selves in a bigger picture because of these lies. Someone is doing the most. First of all, you can't right a wrong with another wrong. And that's why towers are coming in lineages, in families, and in many places. Many places. Yeah, you sabotaged yourselves. All this because most of these women chose money. Someone will lie to their teeth because of money, steal identity, blindfold everyone. And that is why I'm telling you, especially this group of Taurus, pretending to be Mima, this small-eyed group, they're full of shit. There is nothing good coming in that side. I'm going to be honest with you. Nothing. Because I know you're using this line of Bilal's father. Nothing will come out of it. Yeah, there will be a big fight, but the truth is hurting. So this is why I'm telling you, fake families think they're thriving just when they don't see towers are coming. Because you have invaded privacy of other people's family and you're trying to live off other bloodlines or trying to live off another person's life. You know, for example, you are out here stalking me. You see what I wear. You see what I communicate with my family about. You twist the story and twist the narrative and do everything because you want power and control with your devil gadgets. How do you expect the blessings to come to you? How do you expect the keys to come to you? And that's why I said many have failed. And the upcoming full moon is the game changer. But towers are here. Someone who's not my family, for example, wants to pose as my family. You're not from the 111. You want to pose as 111. Okay, you will enter the circle, but this is what you get. This is what you get. You're going to your own tower. You want to prove a point. You are a moderator. There's a difference. When you work, for example, you are working for a president. Does it make you a royal family? Of course not. You just have a contract. You're supposed to work. How do you ask or make decisions for the president when you're not even the royal family? You have a job description, right? So this goes to you moderators here. You are given a contract to be moderating. How do you try to live off my life, for example? Off my knowledge or what I do? And then you're keeping me stuck. And you think you're going to thrive? That is why the towers are coming. I've been giving warning. The season is here. And it's not affecting the one who is working because your job was to moderate. Once you shut your system, you are living a normal life out there. You have your name, you have your family, but if you can even quit calling your own fucking family name and use my family name for you to survive, well, then it means you disowned your ancestors. And this is why it's happening. Since you don't want my lineage, you are ashamed of my lineage. Let's say you are John Mac, for example. Your ancestral name, your family name is Mac, for example. You disown the Mac, you want to be Edie, or you want to be an Aslan, or whatever. You end up being an asshole. Because now they will not recognize you as Mac, because you have disowned your family. Like Warda Idi. We don't have Warda Idi. But someone goes calling themselves Warda Idi. When you have your own name and your own father's name and family name. But because of this media which has gone so far that people have forgotten to live their authentic life and living a double life, your family now will disown you. And here where you want to come, for example, Edie, you want to be an Edie, you are not welcomed. So you are left in a tower. In Kiswahili we say, huku hayuko, huku hayuko, ankula hu. It means you're not here, all you ate is who, and not who the person. It's like bullshit. You got nothing. So be very proud of where you come from. Stop forcing yourselves in other people's lineage, trying to be someone you are not. Yep. The damage is done. We can't deny that because this has been going on for long and I tried to warn people, but they're trying to silence me. Because someone knows if she comes and exposes herself and she starts to air her work and be seen as a healer, we are going to lose. A person posing as a fake fucking high priestess, but when you sit and tell them, okay, come here. I have a question. Can you tell me ABCD? They can't. Why? Because all their life, they're high priestess stalking. All their life, the high priestess watching other YouTubers and other readers doing their job. I'll give you a good example. Sarah, come here. I'm Mima, right? Even that person who poses here as my mother is trying to air my work and the Muhammad. You use my knowledge for you to gain mileage out there, right? The question is, do you compile my work? Of course not. Do you have my knowledge? Of course not. Some of you know how to do spells and even manipulate situation to go into your favor. My question is that your life purpose? Or you're doing it for money? As I said, how many people came to complain about Sarah here? And she's still existing and people are still paying her and they still keep her because she has a public image to keep. See how stupid you are? And it starts from you, Scorpio. Everything started with you manipulating the situation because of your greed and your Capricorn. And that is where the whole mess came in. So you are all going down. Then you'll say, oh, Mima is liar. Mima is this. You will do your magic and swap everything. But I'm here manifesting. And I warned you yesterday. I'm doing something very sensitive. I am scared that if I mess, it will hit many people. I was told you didn't mess. You did the right thing, Mima. I have my sword here. I did the right thing. The right ones will always expose themselves. The fake ones will always suffer. How do we bring a thief like Hush Puppy here to present my brother? We don't have a thief in my bloodline, like in my family. My brother is not a thief. Why do you pretend Hush Puppy is my brother? A Nigerian. Not my monkey, not my circus. You are trying to hook him here so that he can get immunity or get away with what they're doing. And that is how you see they are going to go down. Every last person associated with this mess. This is your outcome. Because judgment is here. They thought they had everything. They can use magic, manipulate situation, and get away with everything, especially with Sagittarius. Unfortunately, instead of 9 of Cups, now you have 9 of Swords. You fucked up your own self. And that is why you will have to take this jump. As I said, mind, body, and soul. You will have to take this jump. I can't say anything. You have very limited time left to fix this. So Team Sports, I don't know how you're going to save yourself from this, but that's why I'm telling you, I'm even scared to call. There's Olympic about to take place. And if I call Safari, definitely there will be so much happening on the other side. You will feel the impact. And as I said, they always say, Mdigo ni mzigo. They ever say, but Safari is not Mdigo, it's Giriam, I think, but the Mijikenda. You will give them everything, but they're too slow when it comes to work. But on the other hand, I understand there are people blocking him. And the ones blocking him are the same ones who are here trying to prove a point. And that's why they're the ones. It's always the coward who will run to pretend they need immunity. Look at the group, the lines, Sean Paul, Taylor, all of them. They built an opposition all the way in South Africa with their Zari for money because that is their bisexual group and I don't support it. They all worked against me. Now it's them who are going to suffer, not Mima. Why? They had a choice. They chose their own life, not the one I wanted. Who's behind it? Famous Orange. He thinks the group of science I gave it to him. You are in for a big show because I will change it. You are not supposed to be holding it. That group is not yours. Science is blue. I will be turning it to blue under my name. I'll be doing it very soon. When I'm ready, when I'm given the green light, I'll do it. Because I honored the orange, but they don't deserve it. Yeah. They celebrated too soon, but now they're going to be losing because I gave them a very huge task. Science is a huge task in mathematics, but they keep on failing and you don't understand why. Despite me manifesting so much for them, they only bring chaos. They even went and built their own groups so that they can work with the Aisha Poland to betray me. Yeah, no, they're going to be fighting, especially in the workplace. And all this is because of money. I'll be moving with the right group. Yeah, we're going to be making money there. But this liar, especially Sagittarius and this Cancer who created these lies, they will be going to the tower. Expect them to slide and they're going down with their entire families. So whoever started this is going to go down with it. Just know that. There's no way out. It's up to you, Team Sports. It's up to you who created this mess. You have until full moon, everything to be in order, of which I don't know. You can use your powers. You are in secret society. You know how pot goes. It has to go through EXCO. It has to go through board for talks. But you want to work with my copycat, you want to work with a liar, it's up to you. Let's move to the tasks of the men. There's a test here. Men. These are 2 categories I have. These are men who wants to transition their lives from single to marriage. The other one is someone who this a group of people who wants to increase your income. There's a test coming. You have finished a cycle. Maybe even you are jobless. But then now, if you pass this test, and that is when the door will open. But you are in a sensitive position. Before you're handed this blessing, you will encounter 3 things. Just know it's a test. 1, someone will appear with a very lucrative opportunity. Be it a woman, maybe posing, she can be everything you expected, maybe by paper. Like, oh, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's this, she's that, only to come later. This person is tempting you because they see something in you and they want to be codependent. You don't know about that. You'll come to find out when it's too late. So this person will tempt you. You might fall for it. You might fall for it. And once you fall for it, what will happen is the path you're supposed to go, you will take a 360 and go back to the opposite route. So that will be your failure. So be very careful with a temptation that is going to appear in your life. This will appear in many form. Job. Someone can give you a big deal that you are going to make so much, but something shady is about it. There's lies. Check who is involved in that group. There can be people who are very karmic. And they might see you are heading to the bright or right direction and they will want to stop you. So use your discernment, pray. The only thing I'll say, do not, and I believe, and I'm telling you, if you fuck this up, you will never have this opportunity ever in your life. So do not allow anyone to manipulate you at this point. Use your prayers, intuition, and if you have to seek advice, seek it in the right people who you know will guide you in the right way. You don't even need to say like, I'm the one going through it. You can just say, what if you can ask like a question? Go to a stranger, someone like a scholar, for example, to a stranger and ask them, if you're in a situation whereby you have to ABCD, how are you going to go about it? The man will give you a neutral answer. Listen to that and you can make a decision. But there is a heavy temptation coming. It's next to impossible for you to deny it. But you will know it will be tempting, but there's something which will go back and go like, I don't want it. Because the reason is you have to understand. You will get a gut instinct. You need to listen to it. That something is off and such things can happen. You will be tested. It's a temptation. Be careful because this person will come out of nowhere. Or they will use someone close to you to do that. You need to be careful, right? And this will not affect us. There's a group of people that I'm about to give you information, the team of Ibrahim and Gold. This is not for you. But there will be someone who will come to you maybe with this offer. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's an agent of Dajjal who is coming. I promise you. It's an agent of Dajjal. Someone who wants to take you to the dark. Because you are being guided to the light path by your spirit guides, but someone wants to take you to the dark. Very magician, a very skillful person. That's what I'm telling you. It will be next to impossible for you to say no. Next to impossible. Be careful. This can also be female who are also involved. Can be affected here. But this message is strongly for men, but female can also be affected at a lesser degree. Be careful. You are dealing with an agent of the Dajjal, someone extremely skillful. She can come in form of a woman or he can come in form of a man. Secondly, the next test you're going to get is you will be put in a situation whereby your reputation and the truth is at stake. That if you speak the truth, you're going to be humiliated, or you will feel the society will not look at you in the right way. So this is the test that you're going to go through, the second test. What is going to happen here? You might be involved in a lie, for example. For you to find your way out, you'll need to speak your truth. But if you speak your truth and the truth comes out, you might be humiliated. So you will choose to keep the life or facade and cover up everything you can. Manipulate every situation for you to win so that the truth doesn't come out. If you do that, this is how you fail the test. That humiliation is your karma cleanse for you to start afresh. It's like a reboot. But because you're scared of the humiliation in this world, the hereafter is going to be worse. And even here, you're scared of this one-time humiliation, but your humiliation will come in a way that your doors are going to be shut and you will end up humbling yourself even to the lowest person and ask for help, because you'll be put in a dire situation that your reputation will also be ruined. Just the way you are scared for you to be humiliated now, you will become like a beggar to seek for help in any aspect. So the second test is a test of integrity, whereby there will be a lie you will need to cover, but you need to speak the truth for you to break free. So which path are you going to use? Temptation will come in form of, let's cover it up, even delete this information, or do this, or hide to cover the humiliation. But trust me, everything will come out. Everything will come out. Yep. I'm telling you the truth. And that's why I'm guiding you here. Everything will come out. I will say, take this. Speak your truth. Speak your truth, but you're going to be setting yourself free. The truth will always set you free. You will be free and you are going to have a rebirth after that with a very peaceful path ahead of you. So this is the second test. The third test is coming in form of money. Your third test will come in form of money. Money owed to you, money lended, maybe someone lent you money, or money assigned to you, or it's for someone else and you have it, but let's say you have a way of accessing it and taking it. Money, I'm just showing, money will be your test in every way. You can even maybe skip, you are in a position where you're supposed to pay a bill and something can happen that maybe you can go away, or in a restaurant you don't pay and you eat and go out and you think you have saved. Well, that is your test. Maybe paying the bill or doing the right thing. Money will be your test. Stole from someone, that will be your test now. That is going to be the one holding your key back. If you have debt, communicate. I have your money. I took your money. You have my, I owe you a certain amount of money. I don't have it right now, but inshallah on this specific day, I'll try my best to give you. Communicate if you have a debt. Please do that. Even if it's a bank, even if you have a scheme, make a point, just go there. Talk to the one assigned to your file and tell them, listen, I know you owe me a certain, I owe the bank maybe this a certain amount to pay, even though every month I'm paying, and I would just wanted to come and check if my scheme is on the right track, or did I fall back? Let's say every month you're paying 200, 200, 200. So just go and confirm. Make sure finances, you are on the right track. You are not taking anyone's money. And if you have to pay, even if you know you're on track, just go and ask. Make sure you are paying your debt on time. If you don't have, communicate with the person who owes you, you owe, and tell them, I owe you, I know, a certain amount, but I don't have it right now. And please give me time. I'm not running away from you. I know what I'm supposed to give you, but please give me time. Do that. Communicate, communicate, communicate. And if you are assigned to give someone money, or you are in a position where you be working, even an accountant, integrity. Make sure you put everything by the book. You're a cashier, don't take that change and put it in your pocket. It's not yours. So finances is going to be a huge test, and this is where many people will fail. This last test is the most huge one. This is why I even tell my person who stole my played dirty with the lotto scam. I told you, you are betrayed. Yeah, you are manipulated. It's time. Bring my bag before the new moon. Money is your test. Money is your test. For me to give it to you, it was a test. Yep. Someone wants to keep it for themselves. That's what I'm telling you. A test of money. Someone wants to have it, seen as everything, but this is suicide for you. I'm saying it openly. It is suicide for you. It doesn't matter. Mima is Mima. But there is someone pretending she's Mima in the other colors, and they want to keep it. Oh, she's Bilal, I'm Mima, and Oma is Esha. And that is how you keep your facade going. Your integrity is tested. Male or female, doesn't matter. But this is it. You will enjoy it. You have it. But suicide is the next mission. And this can be spiritual or even in real life. So you're going to destroy yourself. Especially men, be careful. Even if you're dealing with a woman, you are entrusting her with money, you need to go and look. So be very careful. These 3 tests are coming for you, men. It's going to be tricky, especially with the third one, the way they told me, my guides. The third part, they are going to be very tricky. Temptation is there. Lies are there. But this might end everything in your life, because whatever you're trying to cover, if you fail this test, it's going to be eclipsed. You will be eclipsed out of your blessings, and it's going to be a permanent ending. There is no way you'll recover. So you might be having a job, you might lose your job, and you will never work in that field ever again. Because first, you lied. It's not yours. And I did tell you, full moon in Scorpio, it's all about death and transformation. So if you pass this test, the upcoming full moon, you're going to be transforming, ending a dirty, nasty, karmic situation, and you'll be starting a fresh one. Should you fail because you sold your soul, this is where you will be ending into the dark world, and you'll be a soul that cannot be recovered. Just like in the Quran, which is said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide not those souls that go astray. They decide to go that way, yeah, that's how you're gonna be. So you'll be a soul in a confused world, the dark world. You'll be swallowed there. You'll have a team, you'll have people working with you. They might tempt you with a lot of money, but in reality, everything will be an illusion, because nothing will work for you. You will lose everything. So this third test is the most heaviest and the most complicated test. Complicated. And I'm waiting. I am so fucking waiting, because tomorrow I know payments are coming. They've always had a habit to deduct my money. I'm waiting this time how much they'll deduct, because the moment they do it, that is where I will know my liar is gone for good. Gone for good. So for now, I think, it's 2 hours. I've given so much information. The men, that was the most important thing I needed to tell you. Female, I've already spoken to some, but as for women, there are others I've already given their test. For men is the main agenda here. Female, you will also go through the same test, but the genders swapped. Finances, temptation, and humiliation, or the truth. You'll be scared to be humiliated because you don't want to speak the truth. But that truth is the one that is going to make you win. The truth is the one that is going to make you win. So you choose your battle, choose your path in the right way. All right. So for now, I will leave it this way. And I'm really sorry for those who really fucked up. Those who failed their tests because of the games they played in Ramadan, the holy month. I don't know what to tell you right now, but it is what it is. And as I said, for Layla, it's Xena Layla. Count yourself lucky, and the outcome will come tomorrow. If I go and see the glasses, I'm coming there. But if I go and take the glasses, if they're fixed, I left them to another guy, a friend of mine. His name is Anwar. But it doesn't mean we are bringing the Balo group. They are not connected. And this Adu shit, even that Dark Layla. No, 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 no. That's not an entry. If the glasses are fixed, well and good. If the glasses are not fixed, there will be a defect in one way or the other. So I tried my best. But this is the Layla I was referring to, not Iran or anything. She's the one, she's a German, I think. She's in Xena, Team Xena. So that is the specific Layla the message was meant for. Not these other Laylas who come here and start their bullshit. I don't know, Sophie, Uganda. Someone lied to the core, even you, Chris. Why did you do that in the Sudan? Why? Not from the live. You see, these families, how they've all now gone to towers. And this is where they're heading. Cast themselves, all cheated themselves out of a very big bag from their own finances. And if they have the bag, it's going to be drained out. Yeah, now they're going to be so scared. But that's what I'm telling you. Listen first. Let me talk. Give you proper instructions. But you have a fake copycat. Someone wants to pretend she's me. Someone wants to be a high priestess and they're not even shit. How do you become a high priestess when you're out there selling your ass? How do you link with those energies of angels that work with you in the light path? The moment you sell yourself, it means you have a weak soul. You are in the dark world. Your body, we're always told, our body is like a temple. Keep it clean, keep it safe. Because we have angels around us always writing our deeds, accompanying us all over. Here you are twerking on OnlyFans, then you come here and claim you're a high priestess. Really? Going out, drinking, taking drugs and do every kind of shit. Then you come here and claim you're a high priestess. You're out there manipulating, hurting others with spells. Then you come here and call yourself a high priestess. Which high priestess? Of the darkness? Yes, maybe. But you don't come from the light. Sunak, you have a test coming. Blame your mercy. Problem with mercy, this group always wants to control others with their spells, even you, Baccarat. You can't move one step, 1 inch without spells. You cheated yourselves out of your own spots. Yep, I'm speaking the truth. And that's why I told you, Sunak, I have to be pulling you out of that list of Bilasfat because there's something coming towards you. You need to be avoiding a certain group. This team is going down financially, and it's because of their manipulation. Why am I saying this? Because you need to be protected. You have a task as prime minister, yeah? But you are surrounded by people who don't work for you. They work against you. I used to work with you. Until you chose to go to the other group, I let you go. I didn't force you to stay. I let you go. You wanted to work there, I let you go. But these people are not helping you. 3 of them. Aquarius can also be significant here, maybe. But they're not helping you. Do you understand me, Sunak? They're not helping you. They make things worse for you. Ask me why. Just when they keep on doing spells and manipulating situations, they think they're winning, but they're creating karma for you. It's sad to tell you this. I like Vishen. And he knows it. I really like Vishen because we connect so much even in spiritual realm. But look at the team Vishen you have chosen. You need to go back to the drawing board and save this guy. I'm going to be honest. I was told, we give him the message, he will need to be taken out of this group as Bilal's father if he will not change his community. So I'm going to give you a week. I'll give you a week. If you can't change it, I have no choice. I will have to let you go because you are connected in a very karmic group, very manipulative. These people Morning, evening, night, it spills. Just like the Gambino world. I'm sorry, I have to call it out. It's always spells. We will do this, and this Iran also comes to you. We have to do spells. We have to do this to win. We have to twist this. You are affecting him. He has a leadership position. Do you know what that means? Every steps he makes, he wants to make things better. You hurt him. Throw him in a comic situation. That's what I'm telling you. You people are not helping him. Yep. You're going to fight, but I'm here to speak the truth because, you know, he was chosen the first time when during the election he failed. He came back. I spoke the truth. There was manipulation. The seat is for him. It's his life purpose. Give him. Justice prevailed. Alhamdulillah. He was given the seat. Once he was comfortable on that seat, he chose to work with someone else. I built some connection. You know, Regina Akil. That is when everything went left. They fucked him up so bad, he thought he's in the right track. That is where the manipulation came in. The lies of Tanzania, the mommy, and it was never ending. Hakim and the rest. And this is now what is happening. Not only is a heartbreak, but there's a tower. He is on the right track, trying to do his life purpose. People are blocking him. It's the group that you hang out with. And that's why I'm telling you, Vishen, go and walk. You need to calm down yourself and sort this. This mass is not helping. There's no mercy here. There's a lot of dusty shit. You are ruining this person's life, reputation, and you're throwing him in danger. Which brings UK to problems. Because someone is stupid and they're following a blind person here. Spiritually blind person. Because all of their greed and power they want. But I'm telling you openly because I want you to heal. And I'm exposing this openly. I want you to heal. I know it will hurt many people and they're going to be crying, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Sit on your throne, do the right thing, but get to know who you work with. Not everybody is your friend. He started off very well. He was speaking on very well. He's moving on very well. But he has 3 people trying to obstruct him always. And you're not helping him, I'm telling you. Every time you do magic, the karma goes to him. Do you understand? Yes, I did say he was posing as Bilal's father. Bilal is Pisces. They fucked him up. Then comes the small-eyed group where Noor comes in. I don't give a fuck about your American cards here. If you're not loyal and you're not doing the right thing, then get the hell out of here. You will not create problems for us. And everybody involved. Japan. Who came with this shit? Even you, Nike. You started this competition when there is none. Oh, 2012 tsunami. Because what? Nima gave birth in 2004, there was tsunami. So you always create this rift and competition when there is fucking non-competition. They're not my league. I spoke about Pisces, Lani Jed. She was put in the matrix with her mother, and it's because of her mother's bullshit. And she and her copycat dramas. I helped her slide out. Yesterday, I gave information. That video was thwarted. It was not recorded. And Scorpio has this habit. Scorpio's habit. Everybody went and thought investing in Japan, we are building the global south, it's Korea and Asia. How thick-headed are you? Lani Jed their family had to give up something for them to be released. It's like a bond. The bond they left, they will have no wealth. They will just have a normal life and they have to be employed for them to earn. They will never be like people who will run their own business on their own anymore. And if they have it, it will die. For them to have their freedom. They agreed subconsciously. They don't know it. They agreed. And that's why they walked away freely. Everybody saw, I showed the card. The money, Pisces is my son, Bilal. That's the main default person here. All these were brought later. Even you, Sinan, who is under the Japan sheet, you are wrong. You are fucking wrong, and I'm telling you, because you're controlled by this bitch. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Team Yellow, and the Sunflower. They think this is a new opportunity and a door opening. She lied. She fucking lied. Now you're all going to have to take the job, because I'm going to speak the truth, because I know what I'm talking about. I come from the source. They have no key. They have no right, anything to do with Japan. They have no right to do that. This is Reshe, all of them, they're comic groups. Even you, Tufa. If you can't find even your own bloodline, how do you get a key quickly? Tell me. I'm going to prove it to you. Is it true that the line they went... Let's start with Lani. Is it true that Lani Jed, the girl that they're trying to invest into, she has no key because they had to leave their keys there for them to gain their freedom? See that? Do you see that? Is this group of Japan in the right direction or in the wrong direction? If it's in the wrong direction, please rotate. Do I need to add anything anymore? Sinan Hoxha, Bomba, blah, blah, and your small I community, even you, Nur, the Mahdi, and whoever. Because you created all this rift that the Taurus team will be there and the green team, and we are left in the other side. Did you know there is nothing coming now from that side? You are all failing. You failed because of your racism, part of it, and your lies. The Eresha team is not our family, and they're using my identity. And are you, Muhammad? Do you see that? This is the group that will always do magic, create illusion, and Tufa, all of you are in it. They did this confusion because they wanted a new opportunity. Now you need to protect yourselves. You know what? I need all my moderators on my side now. Come this side. Leave those who are there with the Japan and that stupid group where they chose the lies of the Greens who are not in the right track. Let them. Because they are going to regret it. You need to put up your defense. And I want in my green team, my main moderators to put a defense. This group of lies, they have to go. They will have to go because they have nothing. They've lost a big test and their karma is coming. That's what I'm telling you. They thought they have it in the bag. They thought they had this Sagittarius. They thought I'm going to get married. I have it all. This is what they're getting. I told you, they all failed. They failed in that 5 that I was trying to avoid. The Saturn energy. I was trying to avoid it. They fell into it. And it is this foolish here. Thinking they know much. Sultan behind it. With this young child here. Do you see how you can ruin your life? And it's already written. There can be an investment involved. Because the narcissist is behind it. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone very narcissistic. In their mind, they know, yeah, we are moving forward. We have this in our bag, but... And yeah, it's a whole family involved. With their fake high priestess. You know who that is. And a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yes, there's a Cancer involved. So there's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Cancer who was involved. And this woman who, as I said, she's the agent of Iblis here. For her, it's all about the bag. Very quick in making decisions, but now she has driven everyone into the false direction. Yeah, just when they thought they won. Gemini, very significant. I told you, Tufa's group. It was short-lived. This is all short-lived, and Saudi, I know you're part of it. Now, there's an Pisces, you're gonna get an epiphany. You know what to do, because I've spoken the truth, and this crazy emperor who is just, I don't know what to do with this man. This man has lost his mind. I don't know what is wrong with you. Are you on drugs, or do you need medication? Maybe you have anxiety, because you have been making very stupid decisions and moves. Well, you need to go and creep this bitch with her small eyes here, because listen to your intuition. Not every contract is a contract, because there's a deception here. And that is what I was trying to tell you. The temptation will come. It has already happened. I was a little bit late with the message. Temptation will come. Contract and this and that. But this is deception. Listen to intuition. It's deception. Someone didn't listen. They keep on worshipping the green group, the Ding Talian, the small eyes. Now I'm speaking the truth. Aries, start cleaning. This was a past life lesson. But this cycle is over. Sagittarius can be significant. This cycle is over. These people will go through a very rough patch. This can be a Leo who was very significant, trying to control the narrative, and even an organization or a hierophant. A whole family was involved in this, and someone who they see up, like they look after, like a pastor, priest, rabbi, whatever. But an organization is involved here. And there was a Leo female who was trying to control the narrative. Let me see that Leo jump here and there. Don't even come to my seat because you know who you are. You're an asshole. That's the only thing I'll say. Trying to control the narrative, and this is why everybody is going to lose their bag. Yep, they're going to be extremely stressed because the work is not going to work the way they want it. You don't play God in people's life. Hope you heard me now. You don't play God in people's lives. So Team Small Eyes, you are in shit. Especially when it comes to Japan. And I'm telling you. Sunak, representing Sinan, you have a week to clean this mess. Vishen, come down and start to talk to your people and clean the mess. Even you, Pumpkin, you are making a lot of fake, rough decisions. I don't know how you move. You want power, you want everything, but the person guiding you is the wrong path. Even the Mahdi. Noor is just on the wrong path, but their ego is too big. They have a name to keep, they want to be seen, and all that shit, and unfortunately, they are failing at a rapid state. Very, very wrong. Is it true Noor makes a lot of wrong decisions, but they're doing it because they want to keep a name in society? If it's true, rotate. You're wrong. Even the entire Jordan group. What about the Jordan group? Are they wrong in their decision making because they're on the dark path? If it's true, rotate. Do I need to say anything else? Been telling you, Jordan is being controlled by the wrong people. Spirituology wants power. Aliyah wants power. And these are all people who sold their souls. These people are so wrong. So the group of small-eyed, even this girl who represents me and wear white pulley like this, she's full of shit. Full of shit. But I blame that man who sits there and pretend he's Sinan. You are the source of all these blunders. If you had just minded your business, worked with Mima, as in me, the right way, you will not have all this chaos now. But you chose to bring Bilu, Tanzania, and then you build your own Rida Taliani group and all that mess. This is why it's happening. The whole group is going down there. Even you, Kim. All of you still work and want to keep a name in the society. But you're doing it the wrong way. At least you're copy it with style. Or get the knowledge first. So at least if you do it, you know a backup knowledge. Why are you doing it? I have a reason. ABCD. Global South. You are building Global South. South. What did I tell you about South North? Just the time we are purging. South is death. We have a full moon in Scorpio. How do you make decisions to build something in the South when you're dying? God damn it. Who is this doing all these stupid decisions? And that's what I'm telling you. As long as I'm behind the scene, you'll always be hitting the walls. Because you don't want to give me the position. You want to pretend to be someone you're not and you have no knowledge about it. You always make the wrong decisions. But I blame these seniors who are here. That's what you get. If someone comes with their titties and they show you, shake their bum, give them a contract. Go, 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 go. Do it. Very stupid. Such a shame that we live in a society where brains are no longer being used. It's only manipulation, pussies, and spells that are working. Anyway, next, I did say next week is an upcoming week, which is starting from tomorrow, Monday. You are coming to the picture now. The planets are aligned. Ronan Keating has failed, and he has only a short time to fix this, of which I don't think he will fix it, because that dude is already like smitten in mud. Like, you know, like when you're in that mud and you're pulled down. I don't know if he will do it. Let me ask. Will Ronan Keating make it before new moon to come and pay my money here in this garden where I am, and we clean this path? If it's Rokuran rotates, I doubt. But I'll give you the benefit of doubt. But I don't have that gut feeling that you will come to me. I don't have it. I don't think so. I will. Okay. Home. Pisces, my child. So you're coming home. This is the person also with me. Pisces, my child. I will see if you'll come. Are you on a fight? Maybe. Oh, okay. You want me to manifest because you know your finances are coming to a standstill. Yep, they will come to a standstill because you lost a very big key. We will see if I can manifest. I will see it when you come, if you will come. But there's a huge fight because, yeah, your finances are coming to a standstill. They're taking the key. Pray. Pray. And maybe there's a Leo, God, Allah, who's going to help you. But, yeah, there is a new beginning. I see. You want to work, but you have a problem. You are shackled up. Something illegal, something dark. You need to balance it. If you do it the right thing, then you're going to be on the right track. But at the moment, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing you pulled like in the stacking mud. If you reach on time, you're going to have the balance. The Quran said you'll come, but I don't know. I don't know. So next is you, Allahu now. You are coming to the picture. Planets are aligned. Your time has come. Today is 28. Let's start. We'll say from 29. 29. This is the axis where 2 is the second house. 9 is movement, which is international travel. It can also be philosophy or foreigners. But 9th house also is the house of, after 8th house, after the death, the transition. If either you die there or you jump into the 9th house and you get the temperance, whereby you get upgraded. You become a better version of yourself. You gain knowledge. You become wise and smart because you have learned your knowledge. You've gone through karmic cycles, and this transformation is bringing you to the right path. The question is, your integrity is going to be tested. You have 29, which is 11. So you are kicking off with a master number 11. Your frequency is starting from there. The frequency of 11, it's not added to 2. It's always staying like that. So that's why we can add something which comes to 11 and then we stop there. We don't add the 1 and 1 to come to 2. But if we add any number and derive to 11, then we have to stop there because that is the highest frequency of master healer, master numbers. It's a master number. It's a master healer. The thing is, you are dealing with this high frequency kicking off to push you. That's what I'm telling you. You have a 9. We're picking tomorrow because today is death. I'm giving you this information. Tomorrow is 29. Second house is the house of earning. You've been holding my bag. 9 is Sagittarius house, the 9th house, which means your wisdom now. This is what your test is all about. The earning of your money, halal, kosher, lawful, unlawful, integrity test. So this for you is the test number 3. The loyalty of your integrity. We have Jupiter right now popping everywhere, screaming money in the second house. We have also Uranus popping everywhere there, linking. And there's a conjunction coming in this month. It's either you receive or you lose. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. I am Venus, the ruler also. I'm ruled by, my planet Venus rules Taurus also, which is now the 29, which is the 2. And then we have the Jupiter is the 9. So Venus and Jupiter energy combined together is your test. And the frequency is 11. The frequency is what? 11. You pass the test, you get an extra 1, and you get the 111, whereby now you move to the highest monad and you get the frequency of rebirth. After the death of full moon Scorpio, you'll get the rebirth. So you already have 11, which is 29. If you add it, it comes to what? 11. You need that 1. You need that 1. And this 1 for you to get is the key, which comes to your integrity. So you have from tomorrow, 29, until 10th May. 29 until 10th May to bring my bag. Time doesn't matter. Day doesn't matter. It's the gap you have from 29th, that is tomorrow, until on 10th May, which is going to be when? On a Friday. On a Venus day. God damn it. Don't test my calculations. 10th May will be on a Friday, on a Venus day. And what did I tell you? I didn't even check. I just checked the calendar now. Then I saw it. But I was just told 10th, as per my calculations here. 10th. Because that's where the frequency will be cut off. So that means you have this time to heal and get that extra 1. From the 11, if you get the 1, then you have 111, you're good to go. If you pass, you know what is Friday? In Islam, we call it, we are going to expect Friday as the judgment day. So it's more like your Qiyamah, whereby the judgment comes and your hisab comes, your calculation comes, which means you are getting your rewards or your punishment. On Friday is the day Venus rules, which is now transiting. I mean, it's the ruler of the second house as well, which is that 2, starting from tomorrow. The ruler also of the second house, the house of your earnings. Every person's second house means the house of earning money. And Jupiter is there. Should you pass, you're going to go big. Should you fail, your cord is cut, because 10 is also the 10th house, which is Capricorn. And that is what? Saturn. You're going to be put in that loop of that ring in the planet of Saturn, and it's over. You're getting off from your blessings. So let's see. Your information is super clear. I was waiting because I knew you were on the line. You're on the next line. The time has arrived. 29 until 10. Timing doesn't matter. Location, you'll find me here. Yep, it's a lot of money. And also for you, it's a big test because it's a gateway. You're going to get the money, get the key or not. Because if you come here, that is where the last one is coming in. This is where it's going to take you. But for you to receive, you're going to be tested. You are supposed to hold my money. I entrusted you. Are you going to bring it? Yes, as usual, there'll be a huge fight because there is a lie going on, temptation, or a fraud. And this consisted the people you work with. Maybe someone can even lie again to keep this story from coming out. Especially those who first listen here, they don't air it completely. They listen and then twist my words. So someone who also is your enemy will want to put you in the darkness because they don't want you to receive the key to get the money. 1. 2, we have a low vibration Capricorn by default who is trying to hold the money, or a couple who is in the dark who wants to steal this money. Third, don't play dirty and go to another Mima. There are plenty of people using my colors here, but there is only one Mima, including that pumpkin who sits here. 1 minute she's Ida, this and that, she pretends to be Mima. Team Orange. Be careful. Whoever is going to stop or twist this information from going out, you will go down. This is a trap. Whoever will pretend to be the fake Mima will go down because you will not receive this bag. Look at this. The bag is here. The next thing is you are in shackles. The moment you get this money, you will have something that is going to hold you down. Whoever is going to lie, everything is coming to a standstill, including you. If you fail the test, finances are coming to a standstill because I told you there's something which will be cut. The clone or karmic person or a group which is going to be lying this bag not to reach on time, they will be going here. So they'll be soiling your souls. This is how the matrix takes you. The shackles. You will be slaves. But the ones which are taking you is the dark world of the matrix. They have a dark world and they lie. That's why I was asked, "We're keeping a shahada or not?" I'm keeping my shahada, of course. But if they take you, especially if you're a manipulative person and you're greed, they take you to the dark world. So you become a slave of the dark world. And this is what is going to happen. If you do the right thing, God be with you, Allah be with you, Elohim be with you. You're going to be on the right track. And trust me, everything that I will give you, the next instruction to move forward, will be nothing but this. It's going to rain for you. It's going to rain for you. And it's not from the dark. Remember, look at this. This is the dark world. This is God, Allah, the source, the creator. So it's going to rain, but in the right way, because you have passed your test. Yep. There will be a huge fight here. But we have a narcissist again who wants to control the narrative. There will be someone who is a narcissist, a third party, who want to control a narrative. There will be a woman who will help you to stand with the truth. So there will be 2 incidents here. There will be 2 women. One is a narcissist, more like a third party, or someone who wants to control the whole narrative, things to go her way. The other one will stand and fight because they want the best for you. This person will bring justice. So this person will more act, they can't be a Libra, they're a fire sign. They will act like a Libra because they want you to win. Be very careful. As I said, one has a hidden agenda. They want you poor, they want you to lose, they want you to miss your opportunity. Look at the signs. Who is this and who is this? You'll understand yourself. I don't even need to mention. Be careful. They might trick you, these people. A Taurus and a Scorpio might trick you. But you will have a lot of opposition. But you have a strong woman. One wants to really this person wants the best for you. They will fight tooth and nail for you to reach me and win on time. The other one will do everything, even manipulate situations for you to fail. Get to know which woman is the right one helping you. One is so just, I'm telling you, it's a fire sign, but they act like a Libra because this person doesn't even care about money. They care about justice. They care about justice and they don't care about competition. The other one is a liar. They will even lie to pretend they are a Libra and this person is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for you to give them the bag. The bag will not reach there. something will happen and someone might even lose their life if they try to manipulate the situation. This can also be a Gemini who is involved in this, or your lover. I told you, there will be a death. This bag comes with a huge price. This bag will come with a very huge price because there will be a death. Leave alone people being taken. There will be a huge death here. So there can be lovers even plotting. Gemini significant who will want to take it. There will be a death here. They're stalking because they want recognition. Especially Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because they want the bag for themselves. But they don't see it coming. Listen to intuition, Allahu. Or should I say who? Because you have my bag. Who, Allahu. You know who you are. Listen to intuition. I've given you enough guidance. You have all the tools like a magician. You want the cup, you want the coin, you want the sword, you want the wand, you have it. You have all the information, you have the time frame, you have the timeline. Use it. Do the right thing. Give what you're supposed to bring here. Mima is Mima. Mommy is a moderator there. So don't twist it and go there and you think you're giving it to Mima. That is something you need to understand. Mima is Mima. Mommy is my moderator. Because that's my nickname, someone using it. Yeah. There will be heartbreaks. Because that is what they were planning. They don't see it coming. These people are going to jail and they don't see it coming. Leave alone normal jail, even a spiritual one. And I did say there will be a life that is going to be taken should this bag not reach on time. Someone will die. It can be the one manipulating the situation. So I think I've given you enough information. It's so late. It's 10. You know what to do, Allahu? It's you and Allah. It's you and God. So who, team, Allahu was having my bag. Your time has come. Your test is here. For the Ronan Kating, as much as I'm seeing here, they're giving me positive answers. I don't know if he will reach on time before new moon so that we can try to heal. I don't know if he will get his key until it comes here. Then I will check because I have to check his hands. If he will make it, he will make it. If he failed, then I can't do it. Maybe I'll just maybe manifest something for him. But if he meant to get the key back, I'll check his hands. The hands will talk. But for you, you are now on that green light. Right now, it's amber. Tomorrow, it's kickoff. From 29 until 10. 29 until 10 May. If I don't see you, someone tries to manipulate the situation, believe me, there will be a loss of life. And those who are trying to stop this whole thing, they will go to the dark world because the devil is going to pull their energy down. So they're going to be selling their souls. They're going to be taken. They will be pulled by the matrix, but they're not going to the lighter side where they, like you earn karmic lessons and then come out. No, they're going to be going to the dark side. So these are going to be the agents of the Dajjal. They will be transformed like totally different. Maybe you are even someone who's praying, but you're manipulative. You will even lose your religion because you'll just concentrate on only dark thing. That's how they're going to make it. You will only be doing, it's like a soul. And that's how you're going to be. And you will have no freedom in your life. But should you do the right thing? You have seen it yourself. You have the sun. This is source, not a Leo. The God. Allah, the source, the creator, who's going to open that bag and you're going to be in the 4 of Pentacles. If you do it the right way. You know where I live. You know who I am. You need to come direct. Not my moderator. Not my mama. Not any shit. You're coming to Mima Muhammad Idi. Let me see you go to another Mima. Let me see you see other moderators. It's up to you and them. Whoever jumps in will be the sacrifice. There's a death here. That bag comes with a death. if it lands in the wrong hand. So that is the last message. I will leave it there. Maybe tomorrow I will do the other 12 zodiac signs. But for now, I think I've given so much. 3 hours of 2 hours, 45 minutes. I've given you enough information. I think you're good to go for now. So let's see how it goes. Those who are going for the test, men, even women. The priority is men, but the women will also be tested in those 3 categories. Do the right thing. And you group of small-eyed community, you have lost so much keys. You need to come clean and fix your mess now. This group of sidelining yourself and putting yourself on the side, it all fucked up. Even you, Sarah, with your jalbab. Hope you understand what I'm talking about. So it's time for you to all fix this mess. All of you. It's not about Russia. It's not about politics. It's not about Palestine. It's not about the Jews or Ukraine. It's humanity and your integrity. That is what is tested. And for team sports, I don't have so much hope, but try. Try this week and see if you can change this energy and transmute it to be a better version. But we're going to have a global effect. You might ignore this message, but keep it. You will remember every last word I said, and then you will understand how small impact of bullshit can ruin the whole world. Good night.